scoreboard is correct. Ready for our first match with Farm Boy.
Slink going to Katana and Frosty going to Johnny Cage.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I really thought. Actually, I'm going to lie to myself. That is not what I thought. I thought Slink was going to play Sindel.
Yeah, I didn't think Frosty was going to... I knew Frosty had a Johnny, but I didn't think he was going to go straight to Johnny.
Yeah, I thought he might have gone Codal first, but it seems like he wants to play with his Johnny. That's why he really qualified in the top 8. He 3-0'd Robitussin with his Johnny Cage, trying to really relive that magic in this first match of the top 8 against Slinksowavy and his Katana, not Sindel.
Now, they did fix little profiling issues, and I hear Johnny's fixed, but I haven't seen it for myself.
Yeah, it's
So
you gotta.
I'm curious to see if it's actually gonna jail on Katana.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested because Johnny is a little finicky, and let us see what can happen. Looks like so far, you buff me, please, Slinksowavy's Katana with the projectile.
Slink is DQ'd. Next set.
And Frosty with the Obama time. Live long as president.
Obama time.
Down forward
I
check.
wonder what that means.
I wonder what that means too. I don't know.
Like it jailed.
It looked a little odd. I feel like the 1-2-4 was a little bit. Oh, the armor break from Slink. Booty to the face. That was a fantastic first round for Slink. He kind of dominated that round. He was able to really control a lot of space with the projectiles. When he got in hard. Like, that booty fucking smashed his face in.
That's GG's to his snout. The snipper's gone.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Ooh, second KB
This is
used.
your dream in the background.
407 damage.
Conversing the other
We had to get the show started. It was getting late. This is still getting one.
I'm glad you guys are moving forward and making shit happen. Really big shout out to Cleve for being willing to run this as well, because frustration, overwhelming, not really sure what's going on with my internet, but we are going to try to find a fix for the future. I mean, we'll just have to see. Hopefully things don't get bogged down too much, and then we'll kind of go from there, and then I can get functionable internet for future stuff.
Yeah.
This is the first time that
also,
the internet here has been giving me a hassle, though.
I also am an idiot and accidentally made a Koth, so after the set, we're gonna switch.
Oh, you made a Koth. You son of a bitch, making it hard on Cleve. He's gonna have to move the names
You know what?
back and forth here.
I'll do it. I'll do it again just to make it hard.
Don't do it
Cleve, he
again.
deserves it.
No. It's hard on the viewers too. Do not do that. It's people having to fucking switch their eyes back and forth is annoying. Like, as a viewer, having to double check who is so
it does suck.
obnoxious.
It's all
You
my
have to do it
fault.
the whole time. You gotta double check the whole time.
It's all my fault.
Maybe one of them is permanent player too. Could we get a blessing?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I do not think so.
Well, we gotta pray for a 3-0 then. Slink has got the lead here. He took game 1. And FrostyLlama is not playing Codal. Is Frosty a Codal player? I thought he was a Codal player. Mystery said he's a Codal player when I was making the videos.
In my opinion, Codal's by far his best character. That was a good whip punish. He played Johnny game 1, but he switched to Sub-Zero.
Alright, well, this is also the world of custom variations here. So Subsan Uwu. What the fuck are these variation names? Oh man, this is gonna get
Went from
real.
Obama time to Subsan Uwu.
Okay, nice punish there with the Shin Shatter, and catches him with the Amplify. Gonna get in there, get some damage. And of course, this is Deep Freeze, but it's still got the slide attached to it. So that corner launcher, that low, that activatable crushing blow in as a combo ender. Really, really solid tool. Plus the Amplified Ice Ball makes it rough, and there it is. Gonna catch him out of the sky with that one. And
Just barely an anti-air. That was a good meter burn in that ice ball, though. If he did meter burn it, who knows how that round could have went. Slink just trying to control the footsies a little bit.
Ooh, the creeping ice. Oh, actually got hit with the extra hits there. A little bit of a gap in that one. Ended up working out here for him. And now we have pressure from Katana. That not overhead, looking like an overhead off the low fan here. So is Slink playing? What are the other abilities that Slink has got? I'm seeing the low fan.
There's the grounded square wave, the low fan, and the flutter in the air.
Ooh, Flutter. Man, I think Flutter is such a solid tool. That damage there from Slink as well. Again, getting in there with those low fan. Good blocks. So I think the Amplify and the low fan keeps it safe too. Is that correct?
Yes, normally, but you can flawless block if you get a punish.
Oh, okay, so there is a gap in there. We'll see if Frosty can tap into exploiting that. Here we go, though, tied up. Final round between these two. Slink looking to make this lead a 2-0. Frosty looking to tie things up here.
He's got to get out of this corner, though. Oh, no confirm to the ice ball.
I mean, it's Sub-Zero, though, right? He's got a really solid corner switch move in the form of side if he can just get the hit.
For sure, okay. Now, Katana, one of those characters that doesn't really have like a lot of mix options. You definitely got to throw you a lot to get you conditioned.
Mm-hmm.
So as I say, that Slink's starting to throw more, which is great. Just for short up, great block by Frosty. It's that corner position. This is where everybody's been in this position. Sub in the corner. Nobody likes it. No punish on the up 3. There goes the rib cage.
Not working now.
Oh!
Speed test. If it's working, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna try.
Meter burn ice ball. That's it, right?
Yeah, that last
that's definitely it.
Ridiculous damage.
All right, Cleve, switch the names again.
You asshole. It's all Striker's fault.
The back
Man,
continues. Yeah, it's still doing it.
you know what? I admit I messed up on making the call, but I also don't feel bad for you.
Yeah, expected.
I feel bad for the viewers, but not you.
Ooh, and thank you for the Horse Gaming with the bits, 50 bits.
The 50 bits.
The big 50 bits. Horse always supporting me when I'm regular streaming and helping out Dream over here, so I appreciate the support.
What we'd like to see. Yeah. Slink switching to Neil Sindel.
Interesting. So Slink going away from Katana here. And now going over to Sindel. You know, we do know Slink for having a handful of characters. He's, I think his Sindel, as of late, had been a little bit more of the star of the Slinksowavy show. So now the Screen Queen taken to the screen. He's got that Air Deadly Echo, too. So he is actually going with a hybrid between the low Starscream of Royal Edenian, I think, and then he's got the loud and clear air stuff. So a Scream KB, for example, is going to end up being like 40% unbreakable just to start with if he ends up catching him, if he's got meter.
Yeah, he has huge unbreakable damage potential, and he's still got that annoying low star screen. Bring back, for staggers.
Ooh, got him.
I don't think he meant to do that. I think he meant to do an instant air banshee.
Nice little confirm there from Frosty as well. Here's going to be the ice ball, just sending him corner bound now. Cartwheel kick gets out of the corner, some room to breathe here.
Frosty still has solid positioning here. Now Slink got to be careful, as we all know. So he's got that meter burn ice ball. And we'll just...
Did she low profile it with Starscream though?
I don't think she can eat the meter burn one. The normal one she can, but I don't think the meter burn one.
She gets pretty low to the ground, and while it is a mid, there are a handful of duckable mids in this game. You know, Nightwolf's Arrow even is one of those ones I've seen people sneak their way under if they've got the right low profile move. So I'd be curious if that might be part of why Frosty's not been throwing these amplified ice balls here to try to catch him in the mid screen. Yeah,
I'm honestly not sure. I don't play either of these characters. I feel like it does though, but maybe I'm probably wrong.
There we go.
Yeah, I think that's the first slide.
Building up that crushing blow, and I mean, can't say it enough. Sub-Zero, a big winner in the Ultimate MK11 era, just because the ability to not have to take Cold Shoulder makes him that much more of a threat.
The Cold Shoulder is never going to be seen again.
Dude, it's benched, man.
It's gone.
Benched. I'd be really curious if they make any changes to the moves. Because I genuinely do think that certain moves are so overshadowed or outdone by a different alternative move that there's like no point in taking those. And in some ways it was like, all right, well the tournament variation forced you to have this move. But if there's no tournament variations forcing you to take moves, then some of those useless moves are just going to be sitting by the wayside.
Kung Lao's Vortex, another example. Wow, we got some really bad spikes.
Yeah, Kung Lao's Vortex also not going to be coming back around. Noob's Ghost Ball, another one. Arguably, Noob's Ghost Ball is like the only one I don't feel like they need to buff, because it just feels like a gimmick move anyway. It's like an unblockable.
I think it's just a bad idea.
Yeah, I don't. I think that Ghost Ball should stay where it's at, and just nobody should use it. Is what I feel about it. Like that's like one for maybe beating the AI who might not try to duck it all the time. But in terms of playing other players, Ghost Ball is not useful even remotely. So I think that it should be a kind of case where, you know, just stick with Spirit Ball. But the other one's Vortex. I think Vortex should be useful. They should try to find a way to make that move good. And I would even argue that Cold Shoulder should find a way to make it good. I also, you know, I'm not saying that I want this to happen, but I would not be shocked if they made it so that Slide doesn't launch in the corner anymore. Slide as a launcher is access to massive damage, particularly if you have the amplified Ice Ball, because it allows you to get freezes off of it even, no problem. So I'd be curious if they ended up making that. It's not that I think that it needs to be done, but with how strong the move is, I would not be shocked if it did end up happening. And they made some changes to Slide, just to, in some ways, make Cold Shoulder better by toning down Slide, make it, you know, more viable because it's not missing these aspects of Slide, such as being a launcher anymore.
Oh yeah, for sure. But as of right now, there's no reason to ever take Cold Shoulder,
yeah.
and it just gets rid of a slot anyways. With like, it's just another reason to not use it.
Oh, dude, for the longest time, Deep Freeze would have been better. Dead of Winter would have been better if it was just amplified Ice Ball and an empty slot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
It is just not great having Cold Shoulder on there and losing Slide. So we'll see what happens with the future of that. You know who else is another move that is not going to get used? I would say Vaughn's gun, his up gun. Why would you manually take that and lose access to one of the best fireballs in the game? If they made it so his up gun was a separate move that didn't take away his fireball, maybe, but moves that remove really good moves, Scarlet's Perfume, another one, losing Blood Tongue. What do you mean lose Blood Tongue? That's
Scarlet's, that's her whole kit.
Yeah, right, that's like one of Scarlet's best moves, so why would you ever opt to not have that? Frosty one hit away from a Fatal Blow. Confirmed, not going to get the chance. The cartwheel kick is in there, and Slinksowavy now on set point. And if he takes this, he'll be moving into winners finals. Slink, we've missed out on him this entire season, but here in the LCQ, he's coming to sneak his way into the finale, and he's one round away from getting one step closer.
I didn't get to see what Frosty has. I have no idea what Cleave's left me
totem and
contains.
something.
Oh, okay. I think it might be the meter burn disc.
It is.
Right there.
You're right, it is the meter burn disc. So the amplified disc there, which is plus frames and does jail off of certain strings without a gap even. So he'll be able to kind of tap into those plus frames. We see a lot of that disc.
That's a whip punish. Missed the whip punish though, unfortunately.
2 totems up now. Does he get 2 totems worth of damage when they're not stacked on top of each other, or do they have to be stacked on each other for the extra buff?
I think he does still get bonus damage, but it's not like... I think it's more drastic if they're stacked together, if I'm not mistaken.
Interesting, okay. Yeah, I'm curious as to how that math all works.
I don't know the exact numbers, it's just... I think that's how it is.
Maybe it's only important if you have 2 different types of totems, like you'll get level 2 Bullock and damage if you put them both together. But if you have a Bullock one and then the other one, then you just get level 1 of each. Maybe that's how it ends up working. So it doesn't really even matter for Kodal, since he's only got 1 totem in this particular variation. But we'll see what happens. Looks like we are going to see Slink moving on, though. So Slink is going to go ahead and claim game number 1, and that is going to be him moving then into winners finals. Congratulations.